The Politics Fix. Tonight's roundtable, MSNBC political analyst Michelle Bernard, the great Tom DeFrank of the New York Daily News, and Joan Walsh. You're all great. Tom DeFrank's not here as often as you two ladies. Let me talk. I know, Joan Walsh, you and I being Irish are not used to ethnic discussions, but this is an ethnic discussion for a minute here. We're talking good old American politics, factions, ethnic groups, religions, whatever, backgrounds, however we phrase it. He didn't go to Israel for no reason. He went over there to get some votes. Yes. Tom DeFrank, you first. You're in New York, huge Jewish population, huge voting factor there. Is Barack Obama facing a problem with the Jewish community that other Democratic candidates have not faced?
A little bit more of a problem, but I think in the end it's going to be fine, Chris. I mean, he got the Democratic nomination, and ultimately you can parse the demographics, you can parse his statements and his policies, but I think that will carry him through. I don't think most Jewish Americans are going to vote for John McCain. I think they're going to stick with the Democratic nominee.
Do you think he'll get Bibi Netanyahu's vote over there? He's still got, I think, dual citizenship. What do you think? Joe, not to kid about this because it's important in a country. We know how the country votes. Oftentimes along the way, people vote the way their parents vote in many cases. Is this going to be a profoundly important event for him to get over there and say the right things about the state of Israel and its future?
Yes, I think it's been very important, and I think he's done all the right things. As Tom said, he hit a real grand slam, at least so far. Things can still go wrong, but today was crucial. And I think he finessed, he clarified his answer on the undivided capital of Jerusalem. That's the toughest one, perhaps.
Where is he on that now?
Well, you know, he said that it's the final status question. That's where we all go. It's a final status question, Chris.
Well, that's not what he said before. Before he said Israel will not be divided. Now he's saying what American policy has been for 50 years, that the sides have to negotiate. Well, now ever since '67, have got to negotiate the future of Greater Jerusalem. It's a pretty big city now. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah, and he also said he doesn't. What he meant in clarifying his statement was that he didn't want to see barbed wire going down the center of Jerusalem.
But so I mean, Chris, it is the toughest question.
I think,
but I think he was reassuring.
I think it was also very reassuring to Israelis and to Jewish American voters, talking about if his daughters were having missiles rain down on their bedroom, he would do everything he could. I just thought that was a very visual and smart thing to say, and an empathetic thing to say, and I think that worked for him.
Let me ask you about
the decision to go to that city.
Keep going.
The decision to go to Sderot, which has been a target, you know, of the rockets and is a visible symbol, I think was also, again, smart stagecraft on the part of the Obama people.
I think the Republicans are targeting this guy. I think they're thinking ethnic voting the way Democrats have always thought. Here's John McCain, the Republican nominee, going after Barack Obama's military judgment at a town meeting in Pennsylvania today.
I said I would rather lose a campaign than lose a war. And I meant that then, and I mean that now. Now, Senator Obama said that the strategy of the surge would not succeed. He said it was doomed to failure. He still, to this day, has said that the surge has not succeeded. It's a remarkable failure to understand the facts on the ground. So apparently, Senator Obama would rather lose a war in order to win a campaign.
What do you think of that comment?
Well, Chris, I was in February '73. I was on the tarmac at Clark Air Base in the Philippines when John McCain and those POWs came home. And I've always admired McCain's grit and spunk and heroism. But when he said that yesterday, and he's been repeating it all day today, what popped into my head was Vice Presidential candidate Bob Dole saying we all have to remember Democrats start wars and Republicans end wars, which is to say I think Senator McCain was a little bit over the top on that, and I think that's going to hurt him.
Joe Klein of Time Magazine, a respected columnist who's very provocative sometimes and a great writer, said he thinks that brings into question whether McCain has the right temperament to be president. Michelle, to make a comment that harsh a comment about the motive of the other guy.
It's a very strong statement for Senator McCain to make. If you sit back and you look at what he's saying, at least with regard to the surge, that is a bit of a problem for Barack Obama. He's really holding tight to his statements that the surge has not worked. But you know, it is almost as if, given all of the publicity that Senator Obama's been getting over the last week, that McCain really didn't know what to do. He almost appears as if he's floundering.
Was it trash talk?
Well, I think it was trash talk, and the question.
When you just start talking again. I mean, Joan, you know what? I think Barack's wrong on the surge. I think he is benefiting from the surge. Those of us who have been very skeptical of the war, including the surge, now find ourselves where maybe it has created enough stability in that country that we can begin, or in fact, begin the final pull out of our combat troops. Can you have it both ways like Obama seems to want it? Pull our troops out as he said we should, and not acknowledge the effectiveness of the surge?
I think,
can he have it both ways?
He has acknowledged the effectiveness of the surge. He has said two things, Chris, and they're important to remember. One is he will not say that he made a mistake, and I admire him for that. And second, he said the surge didn't accomplish everything, and it didn't. There's still a lot to be done. So I think, I mean, I am parsing, but you have to parse, because I think exactly what he said is important. And now, yes, he's going to take advantage of it, you can say, because this is what he will inherit as commander-in-chief, and he has to make the best of it.
Well, I have to correct myself occasionally. Let me tell you, Joan, as you know, and let me tell you, I will continue to do so. Edward R. Murrow, our hero, once said, "An error does not become a mistake unless it is not corrected." We'll be right back with a roundtable with more of the Politics Fix. You're watching Hardball on MSNBC.
Hello?
Yes, this is Walter.
Yes, this is Walter.
Sir, I may have found something that belongs to you.
What is it?
Sir, if you look out your window, I can show you.
Every day, millions of people choose to do the right thing. There's an insurance company that does that too. Responsibility. What's your policy? Liberty Mutual Insurance.
We've come to this bayou because we found something extraordinary. The Internet. It seems it can't hide here either. Simply insert the AT&T Laptop Connect card and you're connected at mobile broadband speeds. Download presentations, even track your company's inventory, all on the go. I'm Bill Curtis, and I just found the Internet.
The Internet can't hide anymore. Get the AT&T Laptop Connect card for free and work in more places worldwide than anyone else.
In 1934, we introduced the first multivitamin multimineral to America. Today, Nutrilite is the #1 selling supplement brand in the world. And it's one of ours. We're Amway Global. In North America, we proudly operate as Quickstar. And when you combine Nutrilite with our Artistry Beauty brand, we're also the #1 online health and beauty retailer in America. Now you know. To learn more, contact your Quickstar independent business owner.
This season's big look, it's Lash Blast. For big, bold, look-at-me lashes. The big brush towers over the leading brush. Plus, it has 50% more bristles to coax every lash up, out, and away. It's Lash Blast from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Lower price, higher price. Which one would you prefer?
With price assurance only from Orbitz, if another customer books the same flight at a lower price, we'll automatically send you the difference in cash.
Simple arithmetic.
Orbitz style.
Roderick, quit fooling around and help me build my own Capital One credit card. I'll go with airline miles and a low interest rate. And let's put a picture of Emerald Barkley on it. Oh, he's a salty sea dog, isn't he? Fine specimen, sir.
Personalize your card at Capital One Card Lab. Choose your rewards, interest rate, even upload your own image at CapitalOne.com.
Natural gas and renewables are natural partners for a greener grid. The missing link for clean electricity is a new process called Simplified Combined Cycle that improves natural gas power plants' performance and pairs them with wind or solar to make power when the wind doesn't blow or the sun doesn't shine. It's as affordable as the lowest cost power, is highly efficient, and dramatically reduces pollution. It may sound too good to be true, but it's ready right now to provide clean power for you.
Oh yeah, feel the burn.
Do stuff faster. Sign up for Comcast high-speed internet for just $24.99 a month for 3 months. With up to 16 megabits per second, it's our fastest speed ever. Just call 1-800-COMCAST and ask for Blast. Blast from Comcast high-speed internet. It's Comcastic.
We're back with the roundtable for more of the Politics Fix. Here's the question. A new poll just came out tonight, as they said on NBC News. We'll have more in the 7 o'clock edition of Hardball. But here's today's NBC News Wall Street Journal poll item on vice presidential qualities.